Thanks for the support as a channel member, Arne Frederick Samuelson. Title decider today, folks. 4 games remaining. You're going to see them all over the next 2 episodes. But today we play South Shields, who are the only other team who can get automatic promotion ahead of us. And we've got to beat them. Hello and welcome to part 26 of Bourne Again. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, we're at home against Curzon, Ashton, and away against South Shields. Since you were last with me, this is what's been going on. That was a problem. We lost to Guiseley, and it's given the advantage to South Shields again. This is what the league table looks like. We are second in the league, level on points with South Shields, but they've got a 5-goal difference advantage. But obviously, we play them in the second game in today's episode. So, job 1, beat Curzon Ashton, whilst hoping Russia will get a result against South Shields. But job 2 is beat South Shields like 5-0 in the second match, because then we get the 3-point advantage over them with 2 games to go, but also reverse this tricky goal situation that we've got going on. So that's the plan. Hopefully, it will all come together nicely. This is the team we're putting out there for the Curzon-Ashton game. We've got Griffin in goal, a back four of Garrett, Morrison, Bartley and White. De Havilland returning from injury, playing at the base of the midfield. He can only play 45 minutes, but he was so good. He doesn't... he looked so good. I remember him being brilliant. He must have had 1 good game. Hold on, let me just... Why have I got such positive memories of him? He's been injured for... Look how long he's been in light training for. He's been in light training for nearly 2 months. What injury did that boy have? Torn knee. I suppose that's... I mean, that's going to cause a problem for a footballer, tearing your knee ligaments. But still, I want him in the team today because I remember him being awesome. But maybe he wasn't. Maybe I've just forgotten that. What we do need to do, though, if we are going to play him, is at least have Buchanan on the bench. Otherwise, that's just silly. So he can come on for him. Why is Billy Brown on the bench? We need a striker down here as well. We've got a win today. Where is Randall? Why can't I find Randall anywhere? Randall? Oh, because we haven't gone far enough. There he is. So that's the bench we actually want. So Griffin in goal, back four of Garrett, Morrison, Bartley and White. De Havilland at the base in the midfield. Mariah Welsh and Mundell in central midfield. Ford, Plange and Williams as our front 3. Let's get into the game. And let's hopefully score some goals. You know what? We're going to go out there and start with a positive mentality, because it's that important that we go out there and pick up a win. Curzon Ashton are down at the bottom of the table. They're struggling. They're not in a relegation fight, I don't think. Let's passionately say we can move into top spot. It's motivated a couple of them. Several of them listened keenly, which is what I really want in a team talk. Oh, I don't really care what you're saying, boss, but I'm really listening to you. That will translate into my performance today. Well, okay then. That's what I was hoping for. Morrison plays it forward, looking for Plange. Can't find him. And now Curzon Ashton it seems to be their highlight, which is inexplicable. 10 minutes in, why are they getting the first highlight? Morrison looking to head clear again. But once again, it ends up with a blue shirt. And they've only scored a goal. For goodness sake. For goodness sake. First highlight of the game is us messing up defending twice and them scoring a goal where our keeper's been beaten at the near post from miles out. There's not a chance this should be a goal. Oh, that was hideous. Utterly hideous. 10 minutes of passion now. I know it's early for 10 minutes of passion, but sometimes you've just got to get the passion going as quickly as you possibly can. Garrett collects the ball. There you see, that's what I like from De Havilland, just keeping control of that midfield nicely. Released Ford. Ford now trying to get across in. Plays it all the way back to De Havilland, who's going to try and do the same again on the other side. Knocks it out to White. Lovely delivery from De Havilland. This is why I remember him being good. It might not be an average rating thing, but if he's just going to control the game from the base of the midfield, that's what we want from that player. It's not really what Buchanan does. It's not really what he's capable of doing. He is very much a defensive midfielder, whereas De Havilland is more of a getting things going defensive midfielder, which I think is an actual technical position in football, a getting things going defensive midfielder. De Havilland heads. It's another poor headed clearance. Oh my word. Has that been disallowed? That has been disallowed. But still, what on earth? Griffin knew. He saw the flag up. That's all I can imagine here, because I mean, Jacobs is mortified that that's been disallowed, but Griffin has no excuse for not even trying to save it. That was ridiculous. I don't see how stuff like that is given as offside, because it's a lovely shot from range. You just imagine giving that as an offside in an actual football match. The fans would be furious. Right, we need to get creative. We need to go to 4-2-4 at half time. That's why Randall's on the bench. We can't bottle it this way. I fully expected us to lose against South Shields and bottle it that way. But having thrown it all away before we even go and play them is ridiculous. But the really ridiculous thing is, because I know how Bourne work by now, I've been here for a long time. What we're going to do is we're going to lose against Curzon Ashton. We're going to beat South Shields, but they're still going to be top of the league because we lost today. And they'll still get promoted even though we beat them. That's what's going to happen. We all know that's what's going to happen. And then we have to do the playoffs again. And we all know we're not capable of doing the playoffs. Oh, Rushall have equalised against South Shields. It's not all over yet, boys and girls. Rushall are trying to do us a solid. I don't even know where they are in the league. They're down in 16th place. Garrett, another terrible defensive header. Have we all forgotten how to head a football? We're just cushioning it down to the onrushing blue shirts. And I don't understand why. Again, there, the ball was stationary in our 6-yard box. Some of this defending has been shocking, aggressive. I expect to see much better in this second half, and we're changing things. De Havilland's got to come off. We're going to bring Randall on for him. We're going to stick Randall up front alongside Plange, who can play as a poacher on attack. He needs to drop back a little bit. I can't press the right... I'm so frustrated. I can't press the right buttons. You've got to drop back. Drop back, for goodness sake. You can play there. And you're already attacking. Okay. Do that and go attacking, and we don't need to shout yet. We've just done a half-time team talk. They've already been shouted at half-time because I was furious with them. Right, here we go. The comeback is on. Mariah Welsh with the free kick, and it hits the inside of the post. I don't even know who the header was there, but that smashed into that post and then just sort of bobbled around in the penalty area. Let's get creative. Garrett, throw forward to Ford. Mundell has got it in midfield, but plays it all the way back to Morrison, which isn't really attacking. Let's circle that with the mouse until they all see it, that we're supposed to be attacking at the moment. Morrison plays it forward to Garrett, who is attacking. Good, we can stop circling. Garrett with the cross. But again, every time we touch a ball, the next person to touch it is a Curzon Ashton player. And I don't understand. But even then, we can't pass to each other without it cannoning off one of their players. Ford scores an equaliser, and that could be a massive goal from Mike Ford. A 13th goal of the season for him. South Shields still drawing against Rushall, so at the moment we're level on points with them again. So if we can somehow grab a win, we could potentially go to their place, top of the league, which would be awesome. Let's have a look at what we've got down on the bench as we try and grab another goal. We've got Gibson. It seems silly to not have Gibson on in these circumstances, but Ford's just scored. But you know what? We've got to get Gibson on. He's going to play there as an inverted winger. And Bartley's not getting sent off here, is he? No, he's been told to calm down. I can live with that. He should calm down. But the rest of you should get excited. Show some passion. 10 minutes of passion. And we've got Joe Gibson on the pitch. The comments section's gone wild as their hero is on the pitch. Morrison's just missed a header. He spent the whole first half just heading it nowhere. And now he's decided just to not bother heading altogether. And we've given away a penalty, haven't we? No, we haven't. It's a free kick, and they've... Did they get a player sent off there? No. It did that thing where it turned him yellow before we saw the animation from the referee. Right, final change. Mariah Welsh not having a very good game. Buchanan can come on for him because that means we can drop Buchanan back there, which allows us to release Mundell just a little bit more to go and join in with that attack where he can be more of a threat up there. What do we do? Do we demand? I think we've got to demand more in the circumstances. They're focused. Right. Goal now. Not for you. The wrong team's got the ball. I wanted a goal for us. For goodness sake. It's disallowed. It's disallowed. Calm down, Kev. It's disallowed. Everything is still good. South Shields are losing against Rushall, by the way. We're both doing the best we can to bottle this situation. We have moved up to the top of the league. Can we grab a winner, though, and add a little bit of daylight between us and them? I don't think we're going to. We're not even going to get a highlight. But hopefully, Rushall managed to hold on. Yeah, I'm not happy with the performance today because we're playing South Shields now. We can't be happy with that kind of performance. But South Shields did lose. Now we know if we go there and beat them, we'll be 4 points clear with 2 games to go. And even we can't mess it up from there, surely. But it does rely on us beating South Shields. As tempted as I am to start with a 4-2-4, no changes for South Shields because I think de Havilland's going to be a difference maker. And if we go to the 4-2-4, it's him who's going to miss out on that spot in the team. He can manage 75 minutes today, so we've not got Buchanan on the bench. We've put Zach Brown down there on the assumption that either him or Randall are going to come on, and we'll have changed the system. We won't be playing with a defensive midfielder by the time de Havilland comes off. That'll be the moment where we switch, or we'll have switched earlier. De Havilland's not playing a full game. That's the important thing. But I don't think there's going to be a single circumstance where a defensive midfielder comes on for him unless we're like 4-0 up, in which case Zach Brown can play there and he'll like it. It'll be fine. We know he's a good footballer. He can manage it. Oh, good. It's good to see our defensive headers are still turd. Bartley now is caught Morrison's disease and is just heading it. That sounds like a real thing. I'm afraid Carl Bartley has been diagnosed with Morrison's disease. If that's a real disease, I apologise. I've never heard of it. As far as I'm concerned, Morrison's disease is when you can only head the ball to the opposition, and it's very contagious and has now spread to Kyle Bartley as well, which we need to nip this in the bud. But I guess in the grand scheme of things, a draw would be fine today, but we don't really want to be drawing, and South Shields have gone ahead. It's such a frustrating season. Oh, my word, what a frustrating season this has been. I mean, again, it's a headed clearance. We've headed it into the path of the player who scored. We probably shouldn't have started this game positively. Mike Ford's been error-prone today. That's not enough reason to bring him off just yet. We have got Gibson down on the bench again who can come on as and when he's needed. But I don't know. I think we go 4-2-4 at half-time. We just don't seem to be enough of a goal threat anymore. Aggressive, we owe them after what happened last time. Everyone's happy and excited. We are going to bring on Randall for de Havilland, and we're going to go straight to this. I very nearly started with this. I wish I had. But now we've righted that wrong now, and we're going to attack in this second half. And we're going to mean it, and we're going to score. And everything will be good. Let's get creative as well. I've inspired them. I'm glad to be an inspirational man, but we've got to score a goal. Inspiration is no use. They're motivated and inspired. Lovely stuff. One of you score, please. That would make me feel a lot better about what's going on here. Gibson's going to come on for Ford. Gibson is going to play in his normal inverted winger role. And we're going to ask for 10 minutes of passion, and we're going to go attack him. And we've got Zach Brown on the bench who can come on if needed as well. I think he is needed. Mundell's not playing very well, so Brown can come on for him. And we're just doing lots of like-for-like changes. And no, we've just forgotten how to score goals. That's the story of the second half of this season. We have forgotten how to score goals. We've gone very attacking now. And we're not going to get a highlight in this entire second half. How was there no highlight? Oh my goodness. It's happening again. For the third season in a row, we're part of... For the third season in a row, we're part of a breakaway group of 2. We're going to finish second in that group of 2 and then bottle it going into the playoffs. We have 2 games left. All we can do is win them both and hope South Shields mess up. South Shields play Scarborough, who are looking for the playoffs, so it's a tough game for them. While that's going on, we play Rushall, who are down in the relegation zone. Not the relegation zone, but not doing very well. And then on the final day, we're at home against Stafford, who are... Where are they? Mid-table. While South Shields are away against Barrow, who are also kind of upper mid-table. It's not looking good, but we'll cross everything going into tomorrow and hope that we can somehow find a way out of this godforsaken division. Oh, my word. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.